Today, I'm teaching you 10 beauty hacks that I've learned and mastered throughout 2 decades. This has worked for me personally on myself and on clients and has elevated my makeup game to another galaxy, to another dimension. Now, these aren't just any old dusty hacks. These are behind the scenes, shoved in a broom closet hacks that many have gatekept from you guys, many, me kind of being too. Some of these hacks are the secret behind my red carpet looks. If you want to learn, then keep watching. First up, Lumify eye drops. These little magic drops instantly make your eyes look whiter. No more tired red eyes ruining the vibe, whether you're getting ready for the day or glamming up a client. This trick makes a huge difference. It's like an instant filter for your eyes. Heating up your curler with a lighter is a total game changer. I know it sounds a little crazy, but hear me out. A quick flick of the flame, just for a second though, warms up the curler, turning it into a micro curling iron for your lashes. The result? A longer lasting lifted curl that holds all day. Just make sure to test it out on your hand first. No burnt eyelids on my watch, okay? Let me know if this helps. Remember these? I think it's like the second video I've ever done on YouTube, and it did kind of go viral on YouTube. Everyone started giving it a try. So this is a Hollywood secret. Do you want a lifted fox eye look? This is how you're gonna get them, using these tapes. Let me walk you through how to put them on, but if you want a more in-depth tutorial, you can go ahead and watch this video. But I want to show you guys how to apply these tapes onto the hooks because I had a lot of questions last time. I like to think of it like threading. Basically, you're trying to stick thread through a needle. You want the metal part over the tape, not underneath where the tacky part is, because it is more likely to slip that way. And also with this part, make sure you're not sweaty, girl, because if one slips, your eyes are gonna look wonky. Got to put up the hair to get this in. My hair, you know. Do you guys like this look? Now the cool part of this, I could have like done it underneath it too. You have to part your hair to where like your placement of the tape is. Now you don't have to put it here. You can put it here if this is what you want to lift. You can put it here if you want to get rid of your smile lines. You can also tape up your throat, baby. Part it. Here's a key component. You need to have your face completely clean. And in fact, what I like to do is spray a little alcohol and make sure it's super clean in those areas. So I have nothing on my face right now, absolutely nothing, but still I'm going to clean it up with some alcohol. Now I put it on the second one. I used to put on the first one. It was in sports mode all the time. My eyes were always like, but I cut the third one because I don't use it and I don't like it dangling out of my head. Here's a pro tip for you guys. For some reason, whatever side you put this one on without the circular hooks, this side will always be the tighter side. So if you have a larger eye, I would put the one without the hooks on that side. So this eye is bigger, this eye is smaller and more slanted. So I'm going to put the sharper one on this side. You're just going to peel. That worked out. I'm not gonna put it so close because I don't need like a effect. I like to like see if that's like OD or not. This is a cool way of you guys figuring out if you really want a brow lift or so on and so forth. Not encouraging it, but much better. Remove the tape, skin is prepped, and tighten. Now for this part, you can either have someone help you or you can do it yourself. I feel like I've just become a pro at this. It's like buttoning your own button. Crazy, huh? Do you even need makeup after this? Now this is a hack that I introduced to the beauty community a very long time ago, as seen here, Scotch tape. But the importance of this is how you place it and how you apply products after using the Scotch tape. I see a lot of people doing it. There's no wrong way actually to do makeup, but if you want the fastest, easiest eye hack ever, follow along. First, you're going to use concealer as a base. I'm using Too Faced Born This Way in Almond and Nude. Pack it in and then blend it out with a beauty blender. Then you're going to prime your eye with the translucent powder. I'm using Laura Mercier translucent. We're going to begin with the corner. We are going to pack in Gaze from Kosas Undressed. And you're just packing in, starting at the edge of your eye where the tape is placed, and then slowly work your way inwards to create warmth and vibration. Second, we're going to grab onto Hint and very lightly dust it underneath her brow bone, inner corner, and center. Third, we're going to pick up on Untie. Think of it as the lower drapery of Gaze. So you're going to pack the same way and lightly blend Untie into Gaze. Fourth, you're grabbing Flaunt with a smaller, denser brush. Same shape. Think of it like a little tiny elevator going down. Going to do the same exact shape with Flaunt, but a smaller area application. Blend it all in, but very lightly and not too much. Picking up on the Makeup by Mario eyeliner, I'm going to tightline, and then I'm going to apply it to the edge of my eye where the tape is. And I'm gonna work in sections because this does dry up fast. And I'm going to smudge that using the applicator on the back of the pencil. You do that section by section, picking up on a liquid liner. Think of it like this. You're not going to line the tape area with the liquid liner. Use the tape as your guiding line, turn the pencil, and then drag it lightly. Do not press too much, that's how you get way too much product. Only do your wing, let that dry, and then section by section, very, very thin sections and neat sections, line your lash line. And then also, this is optional, I love dark in my waterline, I just don't feel like myself when it's not. Slightly do your inner corner for that inverted cat eye, voila. And while removing the tape, make sure that you hold down the bottom portion of the tape while removing and lightly peeling it off. Don't rip it off. Ta-da! Gorgeous. Now this next hack is so simple yet so effective. It's basically free. All you have to do is freeze water. We shall begin. Rolling ice cubes on your face. Yep, it's a thing. If you wake up puffy or just want a fresh, snatched look, grab an ice cube and roll it all over your skin. It instantly depuffs, tightens, and wakes up your face, literally like a mini cryo facial. Bonus, it also helps your makeup go on so much smoother, lasts longer. Cold, but totally worth it. Woo! Cold, but effective. Okay, this one might sound weird, but trust me, Milk of Magnesia as a primer is a total game changer, especially if you have oily skin. It keeps your makeup locked in all day with a super matte finish. Just apply a thin layer, let it dry. You're gonna let it dry with this fan right here, or a blow dryer on cool set, and watch how smooth and shine free your skin stays. It's like oil control on another level. You have to completely let it dry. Your skin's gonna feel like it's tightening, and you're gonna get this white film. Woo! Now we have to buff out the white film. Take your time doing this. Do not leave any white residue. I think when a lot of people try this, they don't buff it out nicely and it looks strange. Take your time. This next hack is a secret weapon for flawless, long-wearing foundation. Mixing a little loose powder into your foundation sounds crazy, but it gives you extra coverage, controls oils, and makes your base last forever. I mean, I'm just out here showing you guys how to make everything bulletproof at this point. We're just gonna mix a tiny bit of translucent powder or a mix-in medium with any foundation of your choice before applying. Mix it into a palette. Make sure you really mix it in together. And boom, smooth airbrush skin that is not going to budge, especially on top of a Milk of Magnesia primer. Look at that coverage, honey. Could have said blur, I said blur blur. And just going to stipple that on to the skin. You said stamped in, and I said right here, mix in medium foundation. Again, you can use a translucent to do this and any foundation. You're welcome. Our next hackadoodle is going to be MAC Fix Plus and your handy dandy spatula, spraying MAC Fix Plus to blend out whatever it is that's laying on top of your face. Now I drench it in, well, I'm using the rose one. I just like the way it smells. Drench it in your sponge, and instead of using just infused by water, infuse it with MAC Fix Plus. It melts your makeup right in. You won't know exactly what I'm talking about until you've tried it. Watch how seamlessly everything is blending out. It keeps your makeup looking fresh, natural, never cakey. Trust me, once you try this, you'll never blend the same way again, specifically for the under eyes. Want a larger pout without overlining too much? This is the hack for you. Want your lips to look fuller without overlining? Try this sneaky little bronzer trick that I've been using for years that I learned from Scott Barnes actually, and Miss Jennifer Lopez. Lightly dusting a little bit of bronzer. I mean, you can do a little bit, and I like to do a lot with a packing eye brush around the corners of your mouth. Now you can create any shape and shadow. Think of it contouring for your lips. So if you want a sharper Cupid's bow, you can make it sharper, or if you want a baby doll pout, you can make it circular. It's just creating a subtle shadow that makes your lips look naturally plumper and more defined. Honestly, this makes a huge difference in photos. Try it out and let me know. Now we have that down, just go over it with whatever lip liner of your choosing. The only time I don't suggest doing this if you're gonna put on like a coral, a red, or a darker tone. It's kind of pointless. Using whatever walnut, Makeup Forever. Using Huda Beauty, applying MAC lip gloss, scarcely seen, just in the center. I love a good wet lip. For my last hack of it all is going to be the sealant. You want to make it a little dewy, but like naturally dewy, and then a fixing spray that is going to glaze you up like a donut, but also it's hairspray, so it's really not going to move. These two, as you can see, this is almost finished. So I'm going to use my little baby travel size one of it. That's how much I love this stuff. This is like my 4th bottle as well. Hairspray, and think of this as like skin-like spray. Even though the Milk is the Hydro Grip setting spray, it makes your skin look like skin again, and this locks it in. Watch. This is my secret formula together. What you're going to do is mist this all over your face. Milk, mist your eyes with that though. And then you're gonna immediately fan it down. Number 5, fan it down. Grab that beauty blender that was infused with the MAC Fix Plus and start dabbing it while you're fanning your face. The moment you're done with this, you're not going to let a second pass by. You're going to grab your Krylon. Make sure you shake, and we are spraying all over the face once again, missing the eyes. If you get this in your eyes, it's going to make your lid space look very crusty and musty and not cute, especially if you are going to squint really hard while closing your eyes. Wow. Skin, but it's like never gonna go anywhere. Did I fool you? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like more beauty tips and pro hacks like this video, please let me know down below in the comments and I'll make more content like this one. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out a lot.